Hello, all you glue junkies. This is Frankie Day from Frankie Day Models. Okay, this is update build report number 3, or I think it's number 4. Yeah, number 4 for my Trumpeter 1/32 scale TBD Devastator. Okay, I just finished applying some varnish on this thing. Earlier today, when I got off work, I went ahead and painted this thing navy sea blue and light gray on the sides. I put a coat of varnish on, let it dry. Until next, all next is apply the decals and finish up work. I went ahead and I'm going to use both canopies on this. I'm going to use the whole canopy without the pieces coming off as segments. And I can display it that way. If I don't want to take it off, I can piece the other ones on there. Just dry fit them. So I'm going to do those last. Although the interior, the bottom of this window has been masked down, fearing no worries that I'll get the overspray on there. This is painted navy sea blue, navy blue color, not sea blue, but navy gray blue, blue gray. Works pretty good, it really does. Apply a good wash on it, it'll come to life. Real nice. I gotta let that gloss varnish dry. You don't take too much paint to paint this. I uh I always use a color cup. I should use a bottle, but I like using that. It takes about 2 of these to paint the navy blue gray on this thing, and 1 of these just to do the light gray on on the undersides. Now, this is the Battle of Midway. This is from the USS Enterprise because they got that red, white, blue, that white and blue tail insignia is what they use. That but earlier insignias were because the colors of the rudders will tell you exactly what color they and the tail services they tell you what ship you're off and everything. Like the Hornet had a slash mark up here. The Enterprise had the red and white stripes on the tail. Now, this airplane could be Commander Walden's Torpedo Squadron number 8. It requires no tail decals on there, red and white stripes, just a slash mark on there, and no red center. They were all just regular blue roundels. Now it took probably about a good almost 2 hours to paint this thing, and it's a really nice looking model. I wouldn't mind buying another one of these. This next time I was going to paint the natural finish one, like Freddie DeWarty did. He bought 2 of them. I should have bought 2 of them, and Freddie his going to have his displayed with the one with the wings up and the natural pre-war colors and a Battle Midway colors. We all know the history of the old TBD Devastator torpedo bomber. A lot of pilots that were educated enough, not in combat, but knowing what's out there and what we have, were afraid to fly these things. But they flew them anyway. That's all we had. That's all we had. They certainly could have gone to war in a 1925 Martin T4M torpedo bomber biplane. This thing here is a successor to that. But TBDs, when they first came out back in 1935, and they were throughout the whole line, through the whole world, they were a state-of-the-art airplane. And but not there is even close to it. It had hydraulic wings that folded, the landing gear retracted, it had a whole enclosed greenhouse canopy. It was state of art. But as the years went by, when 1939 was coming in, war was pretty much imminent in view with England and Germany. And of course, Japanese are at war anyway. They were out there raping Nanking and everything else out there. And they were just going like savages, going through like gangbusters, island hopping from one island to the other, slaughtering every man, woman, and child so they get their resources. That's why they threw an embargo on these people. And like I say, in 1940, this plane was obsolete. Because you got to remember, you had the Spitfire flying, the Messerschmitt flying, you had the Heinkel 111s flying, and you had mosquito bombers that were flying, Lancasters, Whitney bombers, Manchesters, all aircraft that superseded the viability of this type of aircraft. A lot of the pilots that were in the Navy at the time that they knew this plane was obsolete at the war, but they made use of what they had. Now, the biggest downfall this thing had, it had three causes that made this airplane obsolete at the war. Is you had inexperienced pilots. They'd never had combat before. This is the first taste of combat in blood. And secondly, they were uh, they were just obsolete. And the secondly, they had no air cover. And the Mark 13 torpedoes they had were shit. We had very bad torpedoes. The best people who made torpedoes were the Japanese. They're excellent at making torpedoes. These things are so precision engineered, they do exactly what the Japanese designed them to do, and they work very good. They can blow a 40-foot hole, a battleship hole, no problem. But the TBDs, devastating torpedo bombers, they were too damn slow, and they were just obsolete. When they first came out, everybody said, "Man, these things are beautiful looking airplane." You know, they thought they really could do something. But in the Battle of Midway, these guys, with no air cover, those Zeros up there, they had no armor in the cockpit. I imagine those Zeros sweeping down, they probably took out all three guys. They were killed instantly. But they were very successful during the Battle of the Coral Sea and Coral Sea, and also through Luzon. They're pretty successful. The Navy says, not bad. We'll see us. We got Midway coming up. Let's see if they can do there. Because we need them badly. We got ships out there. We got to take the jet fleet out. And they proved very, very negatively. They foundered. There's only about one guy out of the whole torpedo squadron instant game, the only one that survived. They said I read a book about that. It's called The Survivor Battle of Midway. And instant game stated in his book he watched the whole battle. He's out there floating out there in a life jacket, his K-Pod Matt life jacket in May West. He was out there just watching the whole battle unfold before his eyes, seeing his whole entire air crews, torpedo squadron just get obliterated one by one. Gone, 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 gone. But like I say, the hero of the Battle of Midway was the SBD Dive Bomber. It proved itself. It was on its way out too. They considered that obsolete too. But when the Navy found out what these things could do, they said, "My God, we can get rid of these. These damn things are designed for they're the best dive bomber in the world." The Stuka was a hell of a dive bomber. I think that's probably one of the best too. But when the Helldiver came out, it had a lot of problems with that damn thing. It was good when they finally got all the bugs worked out of it, but the airplane came out too quick. It's because they didn't have enough time to really engineer it to see what problems that could arise if this thing's in combat or even aboard ship. But all these aircraft companies that build these things, they got private test pilots that fly these things. Guy takes a Helldiver for a spin, goes for a dive, comes up, down, lands. She's ready for combat. Signed up, get it out of here. I'll give him get that one, see how good that one is. They ain't long enough time to work the bugs out. But they got a pretty good idea they'd be having problems when they start getting reports in from all air crews that these things are junk. But unfortunately, there's no real TBDs out there in museums to be looked at and viewed on. Now, I heard in Florida they made a model one by one scale, one on one scale, and that's probably closest to the real thing anyway. Now, there's lots of TBDs left. Now, I just found out, when they discovered USS Hornet in the Enterprise, they found all these TBD Devastator bombers in the hangar bay. Some were so intact, even the paint schedules on it, the paintwork was about as fresh as on this one. You make it out real good as TBD said there. A lot of it after the war, they was used for trainers a little bit and throughout the Great Lakes area. But most of them, they just put over the side, just used them as man-made rigs, like the Coronado flying boats. They got rid of all that stuff. So this is kind of a not a very popular model to build, but it's one of the kind of its type, and it's a beautiful looking airplane. You can tell it's a torpedo bomber or a dive bomber. It's big. These things certainly were no dive bombers. The cowling's movable. I can pull up that cowling, and it reveals that beautiful looking right cyclone, 900 horsepower right cyclone motor that the Devastator had. If they would have increased the power in that right cyclone, they could have got a little more airspeed out of it. But it is what it is. This kit's not terrible too expensive. $115, $117. Brew Brothers got it down there for about 115. And I got a special treat for you guys tomorrow. You got two inbox reviews. I've got the HMS Ark Royal by I Love Models 1 through 50 scale. Got that coming in tomorrow. And also the Trumpeter 1 through 50 scale USS Texas, Battleship Texas. I got that coming in. So right now I want to finish up these airplanes I got right here and get right back on ships again. Because I want to get these planes done. Because I saw these two sitting in that shed back there. My God, I forgot to put them back there, guys. I really did. I was kind of wondering when I put that TBD and that Helldiver out. All the time it was that shed when I was working out there. I said, no, he's coming in. I'm going to think I'll get these things done. When I get done, I'm going to ship that back in storage. And they can stay there until I get a house. And the same thing with that big old Beaver float plane we were working on. Okay, I don't think I got anything new here, guys. Oh, yeah, got something I want to show you. A model airplane or ship. I got some tubes. I went down there to the Howard Music Store. I played music last night, and I got a volume pedal on my steel guitar. I think it's taking a shit on me. I found out I must have bought the wrong volume pedal because I was having a problem with that volume pedal because I always keep when I set my volume pedal on my steel, I think it's like a gas pedal, cellar pedal. I floor it to this middle pedal to the metal. Then I turn my amp up about 5 or 6. Then what I'll do, I'll let the pedal, the sound supersedes. But the best thing to do is that you would always set your amp. If I'm playing outside, I set 5 or 6 or something. If I'm playing inside, I always play about 3 or 4. The thing about it is, you get guys as loud as they are, you got to set your amp at their volume, but keep that pedal bashed down. Then then you take your volume amplifier and just give a little more, no more. That'll give you a little more edge, and you got that volume pedal right there. And so anyway, I got my new volume pedal, and these tubes here on my Fender Lex Reverb amplifier. One of my power tubes about 6V6. I went down there to Jim Power music store. Oh, I bought my pedal yesterday. I said, Tom Downs, he's been there for ages. He must have been there for 40, 50 years. He's around my age. A fellow musician. I said, hey, Frank, how you doing? What are you playing? I said, I'm playing Franklin. They go, oh wow, says, come get a value pedal. Okay, I bought one off him. I says, by the way, I says, do you guys sell any tubes in here? Oh yeah, we got tubes. My God, no kidding. I says, because you can't find tubes nowhere nowadays. See, everybody's a solid state stuff nowadays. No, no, Frank, so this is a new store. We got a lot of tube amps in here. We got to make sure we got a lot of this stuff, laying these things around. So about two of these things for $71. The six V6 S's. They're good tubes. Made in the Soviet Republic, Slovak Republic. Wherever they are, they work good. Very good. Thank you, Jim Howard. Thank you, Tom Downs. Okay, the next video on this TBD will be the final reveal. Thank you for around. So right now, I'll let this thing dry. Then go ahead and put the decals, do some touch-up paint work, and canopy, and the torpedo, and she's finished. So she had the final reveal for this. What was it? Sunday. Sunday be the final reveal. Then I'll hop on the SV2C hill over there and get that thing ready for the paint work. I got a lot of work to do that thing. I get all that putty off there, and I got to prime that thing and do some masking. A lot of work. Okay, that's as far as I got with the TBD, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this thing. If you guys got one, build it. Don't be bashful. It goes together very easy. And just burn a little bit of putty, especially around this area here. That's pretty well dry. That varnish is in there. Especially right here where you need to fill at. Just a little bit, not much. I don't think it really needed it, but it looked like it did, so I didn't take any chances. I just put a little dabble right there. That's good. Okay, this is Frankie Day from Frankie Day Models signing off. Take care of Mama. Take care of little ones. Stay focused when you drive. Spend wisely. Give yourself a kit. Beware of your surroundings. Please say your prayers. And please take care of yourself and your family. And we'll catch you on the final bill with a marvelous and famous Douglas TBD Devastator torpedo bomber, high altitude bomber. Okay, guys, I'm out of here. We'll catch you on the final bill. God bless you all, and we'll see you guys on the final bill.